Welcome to the Credit Repair Show. I'm your host, the Credit Doctor, Angelo McCutcheon, coming to you with another YouTube video on the credit repair process. And of course, we want you to know that we have been doing credit repair for over the last 15 years. The name of my company is called the Faithful Credit Group. We specialize in helping people rebuild their credit. And if they have a business, we specialize in helping businesses build business credit. So any one of those things, if you fall into those categories, then you need to hit me up. All the information will be in the description of this video. Of course, when the video, we'll put it in there once the video is over. But today we want to talk about something a little different. We want to talk about dispute letters, like sending out the proper dispute letters. Now, a lot of credit repair companies have dispute letters. You can find a lot of templates online of dispute letters. And the only problem I see is that if you send out the wrong dispute letters, the credit bureaus nowadays will ignore it. If they feel that it's a template, it is something that maybe you copied and pasted off the internet, they will ignore it, even though they really not supposed to, but they will. All right. So we have to be able to formulate our dispute letters to the credit bureaus will know that this is somebody literally seriously trying to fix their credit or trying to show areas in their credit report that needs to be done. So when we sending out dispute letters, and also be careful with anybody, credit repair company or anybody who does credit, who will tell you that their credit dispute letters always get things deleted. The minute they start saying always guaranteed 100% to get things deleted from your credit report, you better turn away from them, because there is not one dispute letter that will always get items deleted. Let me say that again. There is not one dispute letter that will always 100% of the time that you send it in will get items deleted. Nobody has that perfect dispute letters. Now, there are dispute letters that will get things deleted, but it's not guaranteed to get it deleted every time you send it out. And that's where you have to have knowledge and understanding about that process. And once you're clear on that, and once you have that understanding, it makes it easy for you to be able to manage your dispute letters. Now, one of the dispute letters you don't want to be sending out is letters that say, this is not mine, this account is not mine, right? Because they can easily verify unless the account is not yours. If the account is typically not yours, then you can say it's not mine. But if it is yours and you're sending out letters saying it's not mine, this don't belong to me, blah, 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 something simple like that, all they credit bureaus got to do is call the lender, the creditor, and say, does this belong to so-and-so? And they'll look it up. That's their name. That's their address. Yep, in our records, that belongs to them. So sending out those type of letters typically will not get things removed from your credit report. All right. So stay away from templates that everybody say, hey, just use mine and use it the way it is. You got to be careful about sending out those type of letters, because the credit bureaus will see that type of letter coming through on a consistent basis. And you know what they'll say? This is just a template. We're going to ignore this. So you don't want them to look at your letter and look at it as, oh, this came from the internet. Basically, I'm just using these words. This came from the internet. This is not really a specific letter. This is just a template that somebody wrote just to try to get things deleted from their credit report. So again, sending out the right type of dispute letters is crucial to getting negative items deleted from your credit report. So you don't want to send out your basic, simple dispute letters. Right, that's very basic. That says this is not mine. Stay away from those letters that's where you put in this is not my account, unless it literally is not your account. And that happens sometimes, right? But if it is your account or accounts and you know it is, don't send out those type of letters. Don't let somebody send those type of letters out on your behalf, because it would be a waste of time 99% of the time. What you want to deal with, remember, you have to deal with the inaccuracies that are in your credit report. And that's based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act that says anything that goes on your credit report has to be 100% accurate, not 98, not 99, has to be 100% accurate. So your name, the spelling of your name got to be accurate, your address got to be accurate, your date of birth got to be accurate, places that you work at got to be accurate, everything about that account has to be accurate. The day you opened it, the day it was closed, if they're reporting any late payment, the month and year got to be accurate, the balance, the high balance, the status of last payment, the first day it went into delinquency, all of that has to be accurate. And everything about it has to be accurate. And if you don't feel that they're reporting accurate information, then by law you have the right to dispute that information. The credit bureau then have to go and do an investigation, which the law gives them about 30 to 35 days to do an investigation to find out if that information is accurate. If it is, they'll send a letter saying it's verified, and in most cases they don't really do a proper investigation, but we'll talk about that on another video. They'll do an investigation. If they'll go to the lender, if the lender can't prove what they reported as accurate, then it will get deleted from your credit report. That's basically how you deal with negative items on your credit report. Find the inaccuracies, things that are inaccurate. Or for instance, TransUnion might say the last date of delinquency, or let's say the TransUnion might say you had a late payment in August of 2020 for this account, and that same account, Experience may say that late payment was July 20th, and then TransUnion might say that last payment was August the 20th. Now, all three of them can't be right. And if all three of them can't be right because they're all reporting different information for the same account, for the same late payment, as being inaccurate, well, now you have something to go on. You can challenge the inaccuracies of that. And when you challenge the inaccuracies of anything on your credit report, you want to make sure you give them a remedy. Tell them you want this deleted because of its inaccuracies. You want this deleted from your credit report, right? You want this deleted from your credit report. That's the key. Find the inaccuracies and then can tell your letter that speaks to those inaccuracies. Write the letter. And again, you're staying away from this is not my account. You're now finding errors. Remember, when the government did their study, or the Federal Trade Commission did their study on the credit bureaus, they stated 70% of things found on people's credit report are inaccurate information, errors, misprints, misdates, things like 70%. Of things found on people's credit report, on the credit report, whole thing, industry, are errors. So you just have to find the errors and then write the letter. So your letter should speak to the inaccuracies on your credit report. That's the key to getting things removed from your credit report. Inaccurate information. Don't just say it's not mine, but find the inaccuracy. If you feel that they say that your balance owed, they charged off account, right? And they said the balance owed is $680, but you know for a fact that it's $600 instead of $680, or you just don't believe it's that account. Then you have the right to dispute that information. If they say the high balance was $800 and you don't believe that it was that high, then you could dispute that information. And that's just the beginning process of cleaning up your credit when you're sending out dispute letters. So again, stay away from templates, stay away from saying it's not my account, and go look at the inaccuracies. If you look at the inaccuracies that's in your credit report, you will have your chances of getting things deleted will go from 10% to about 80%. And this is what we do for all of our clients. We find the inaccuracies, and then we base our letter around that. And then we send it out. So that's what I just want to talk to you real quick about sending out dispute letters. Make sure you follow me on TikTok as well at the Credit Doctor 64 on TikTok, at the Credit Doctor. The word doctor is spelled out, DOCTOR 64 at the Credit Doctor 64. Go follow me on TikTok and get more information. Make sure you hit that like and share button, hit that subscribe button, and let's go, because we're coming with a whole lot of information to help you repair your credit. Because my motto is you do not have to live with bad credit. And you're looking at someone who over 10 years ago had credit scores of in the low 400s. And I'll tell my story on another video, but now my scores are in the 700 because I was able to use the law to help clean up my credit. And this is the information we want to share with you guys. So this is the Credit Doctor, Angelo McCutcheon, saying to you, you do not have to live with bad credit, but there is something you can do about it. Peace until we meet again. You guys have a